So, it all started on a perfectly average Tuesday evening when my friends and I decided to take our social lives to a sophisticated new level by starting a book club. We were all set to dive into the literary world, equipped with the finest selection of highbrow literature, or so we thought. As the host, I had just finished arranging the living room with a circle of mismatched chairs, a selection of snacks that could rival any movie night, and a pot of coffee strong enough to wake the dead. Everything was perfect, until Tim showed up with his contribution to our reading list. Tim, bless his heart, waltzed in carrying a cookbook titled How to Serve Man, which he claimed was a classic that should not be missed. We all exchanged puzzled glances but decided to humor him. After all, Tim was known for his eccentric taste in books, and we figured it was worth a shot. As he began reading aloud, his voice as animated as a game show host, we were amused. But halfway through a particularly elaborate recipe for humanely roasted leg of lamb, the doorbell rang. And then it rang again. And again. And suddenly, our living room was filled with neighbors, each clutching a dish, eagerly asking where to set down their contributions to the potluck. It dawned on us that our book club had somehow been mistaken for a communal feast, and people were pouring in like we had just announced free cookies at a kindergarten. Mrs. Thompson from next door brought her famous Jell-O salad, the Johnsons had a gigantic bowl of pasta, and Mr. Harris shyly offered his experimental tofu casserole. The room was abuzz with chatter, recipes were exchanged, and we just rolled with it, figuring that maybe this was the universe's way of telling us to broaden our horizons beyond books. Tim, meanwhile, was still engrossed in his reading, oblivious to the smorgasbord forming around him. As the evening wore on, I couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of the situation. We had set out to enlighten our minds with prose but ended up hosting a culinary congress. Just when I thought the night couldn't get any stranger, Tim closed the cookbook with a dramatic thud and declared, "Well, folks, I guess that's a wrap on How to Serve Man. Turns out, it's best served with a side of humor and a neighborhood potluck."